Okay, I hope you can see me. Welcome, guys. Yeah, I have not flown Explain 11 in such a long time, and I promise you, everything's broken. Um, so anyway, I want to put this on record. You can see it looks like the shadows are broken. Look, if you look around, it's funny. And I want to show you the outside. Hello, Umar. Check out this thing looks. Check the outside. I'm going to restart the Explain. Look, I've got a transparent fuselage. So anyway, my xEnviro bombed out. The developer tells me I need an older version of the AMD driver to make it work in Explain 11 again. So there goes xEnviro for Explain 11. Good afternoon, Christer. Hello, Dumper. And now I've got this strange thing. Just going to do a developer reload quickly. I've done it like twice already, but let's try. Reload to art. Right, so the idea of this stream, let me quickly tell you. We got the version 4 release candidate of the Zebo mod, which will then unify Explain 11 and Explain 12 with the new autopilot system and all the new stuff that's now involved. Okay, so firstly, we all know that AMD and Explain, the graphics drivers, hate each other. AMD graphics drivers and Explain. I mean, look, even on the pole there, look how strange it is. So, anyway, it is what it is, it seems. We're going to just try and enjoy ourselves. Now the sky is turned funny. Oh my goodness. Huh? Hello, Alex. Well, the idea of the flight, yes, take off, land, easy peasy. We need to know if this RC candidate version 4, RC candidate, is working for Explain 11. Okay, so Zebo gave me the instructions to get it working in Explain 11. Here we are. We're going to just basically try that, and we're going to see if it works. I mean, that was the instruction. Let's see if it works. So now we're going to try it. Then I don't know, mate. This is upsetting. Manually, let's just clear this thing. Go okay. See if it fixes the problem. We might as well fly without weather and anything because this is absurd. Then I'm going to have to go back a year or two to find an old AMD driver, but I'm not going to do it now. We're not going to waste our time right now. It's not going to change the way the aircraft responds and works, so we don't pretty much care. Just to put you guys in the picture, this is what, let me show you. This is what xEnviro does when we switch the xEnviro on. And I swear if it works now, I'm going to be happy. But there you can see. So I wanted to say I would have been happy, but yeah, it's not working. So anyway, there you go. Strange, man. Yeah, exactly. It's a driver issue. So we're going to have to go back for Explain 11. I'm going to have to go back and find an appropriate driver. We're not worried about it now. We don't care. I think what I'm going to do is do it differently. Let's do it differently. I'm going to switch off. I'm going to kill this, right? Then I'm going to go enable my active sky. Steve, hello. Other Rob, hello. Let's go and enable. Ooh, you know what? I don't even have active sky installed for Explain 11. Now that I think about it. Switch that off. Just fly without it if we can. Nothing we can do about it. Oh, I just received another message. Okay, but the problem. Okay, that might actually be an answer. Let's just try it. Let's see what we can do. Yes, Alex, explain 11. If you read the title of the stream, you'll see. This is version 4 of the Zebo mod, the release candidate for a new version 4. Remember, Explain 11 was version 3.54 or 53 or something like that. I think 54. And then we were on a release or the early access, I beg your pardon, early access for Explain 12. So the plan is now to release a version 4 that unifies both platforms. Exactly. Everybody was nagging. Okay, I'm going to try Vulkan. Okay, now I know from experience that Vulkan in Explain 11 hates. Just do it that way. I hope it's good enough. It hates the AMD graphics drivers anyway. So I'm going to go back to Vulkan. See what it looks like. Steve, he does not have to look at the data refs. He made the new data refs. So just to put it into perspective, what needs to happen is those external hardware guys need to speak to Zebo to get the new data refs, or they need to figure it out. Okay. And once they've done that, they can issue you with the driver update or this firmware update or software update or whatever. So that's where the missing link is. Those guys, Sim, Vim, whoever else, they need to contact Zebo and discuss it with Zebo. I have brought it under Zebo's attention that the guys with external or certain external hardware are struggling. So he knows about it, but I have not been given or seen any what do we call it, lists or references to any data refs that I can even pass on to you. I have no idea. Zebo, if you're watching, there's a prime example what I discussed with you or sent you the message on. If you can please help the guys with the data refs, it would be much appreciated. Now, I'm not sure if Zebo's watching, so I might have to just send him another message, but that's the idea. Okay, so now we're trying Vulkan. All right, so let's have a look. I never imagined in my wildest dreams that Explain 11 could be such a problem now with this new system. Right. The only downside of running Vulkan now is I might have extremely bad FPS. Okay, I've got 28, 29, and things look strange. Where are those poles and things? What? What? Okay, now I don't have buildings. That's interesting. I didn't change anything in the scenery. Oh, you know what? It could be the slider. Hold on. Hold on. Mm. So, all right. Absolutely, Steve. I think under the circumstances, it's wise to also understand that Zebo has been fiddling with it. So it also doesn't help. He keeps on giving lists to people and then keeps on changing it, if you know what I mean. There we go. Problem solved. Woo! Yeah. See, xEnviro works. Yes, Christer, thank you, sir. Figured that one out quickly. That was embarrassing. All right, and no more translucent, transparent stuff. Okay. Hmm. The FPS took a bit of a knock there, but I think we can live with it. Not the end of the world. Oh, there's the clouds coming. Not much I can really change still. We're going to live with that. Right, let's get going. So the task is check it, see if it works. Here we go. We're going to see if it works. So this is now release version 4. All right, this is RC4 and this is XP11, guys. Ooh, you know what? I've actually got an OFP for this. Hello, Tom's Flight Sim World. Hello, Tom. Presume it's Tom. Yay! Well, Zebo has been threatening to do it, Tom, for a long time, okay? And we all just understood that, you know, time is a problem. XP12 was a problem. You know, a lot of messing around happened. And, you know, it took a while to get here, but thank goodness it did. We are here. But let's see quickly. I did make an OFP to try and make it a proper test flight. So we can test a couple of things. Alex, let me get into Discord. You're right. There's nobody there. Even I'm not there. Right. I'm in Discord now. You should see my little icon pop up top left. Okay. I'm Mr. Zampini. No, it's the graphics card, AMD graphics card, and the graphics drivers, actually. It's not really the card, it's the drivers. The drivers suck. Hello, Mac.
Hello.
Oof, you're breaking up badly there. You okay? The internet okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. All right, my PC needs a reboot.
Okay. You're very loud tonight, opposed to you always being very quiet, so I'm just pulling my slider down a bit.
Oh.
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah, it seems to happen sometimes. Feels 5.2. Hello, Vlad. Right, so things are happening. We don't need any of that, really. Back, it feels so weird to be back in XP11, huh?
Well, yes, I can believe that.
Round to cockpit. Plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you're ready.
Yep. Right, we're gonna do that. That's fine. Don't care for the rest. Okay. One thing I want to do while we are here is just check some of the actual settings.
Yes. I would imagine they're all pretty much the same as in 12 now.
Well, they should be the same now, yes.
Yeah.
Hi guys.
Hello. How are you, Laurie?
Fine, and you, Nico?
Also good.
I see you've posted a test flight with is it an update for XP11 as well?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yeah, we're
That's
gonna
good.
we'll bring the Zebo now the same settings minus the XP12 enhancement. Guys, you need to pay close attention. You're not going to get everything from XP12 because it simply is not compatible with 11. But in terms of the systems, the autopilot, auto throttle, you know, those things, the things that are compatible, you're gonna get. Okay.
Oh,
So
great.
yeah. Obviously, we can't put 12 into 11.
No, of course not. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm taking that from what I read that Zebo put. This XP11 version's now going to have independent FMCs, is it?
Yes. Yeah. The whole autopilot comes over.
Yeah.
The new one.
Yeah.
Will we have to go to flying school afresh?
No. I'm going to get to that screen just now. Maybe if you switch over to VNAV Common, okay, then you'll have to learn a little bit. But if you stick to VNAV Basic, you shouldn't have any problems, okay?
Yeah.
Good.
LPV capabilities, Mac, it's on.
And
we can test that as well then. Okay, we're
but
going to
you
do...
can't in 12, can you?
I don't know. It's the same code that you've just received.
True, yeah, true. Have to wait and see.
Yeah, we're going to test it just right now.
All right, okay.
Right, so in auto flight, we now have the nice new things. Okay, he didn't tell me he put LPV in. That's a surprise to me too. Now I clicked the wrong button.
The sort of things that will change, you won't see. In 12, Zebo had to adjust all the lighting levels and everything. So,
yeah, look, I mean, 12 is going to remain separate for the 12 issue. The 12 systems and stuff. Nothing from 12 can come to 11, but the autopilot code definitely, those kind of things. External payload disabled. Realism. You know what, I'm just going to make all of this short for now. Top of the entire blown off. Parking set simply. Yeah. All right. Zebo did warn me that the flight save function in XP11 is not working yet in this model, Mac. I think you did mention it there in the dev room as well. Okay. Christer, it's not currently, but yes, it will be. That's the short answer. It will go into that side as far as I know. Hello, Neil. All good, sir. All good. All right. If I miss something in my haste to get going, we can fix it later. But so far, so good. We've got the basics going. By the way, I did test this the other night, Mac. This thing where you create your custom nav data? It's not working in 12 anyway. That functionality is not in 12 in the Zebo.
Okay.
It doesn't create a custom nav data file at all.
Okay.
Right, let's save this.
Yeah, as far as that airport's concerned, we're going to have to modify the default airport data.
Well, it's either that or Christer needs to make his fixes, because when Christer re-exports it, it becomes an add-on airport, and then the Zebo should pick it up, Mac.
Maybe, yes. Maybe. Maybe not for departure.
I don't know. We'll have to see. Okay, right, good. So we're getting there. We're getting there.
Oh.
All right. Did we not? Now we will. Okay. Sasa, I'm on basic right now. We can go either way. I'm just doing circuits, buddy. I'm not going to do any fancy weird stuff. We want to do just basics, just to see if it works. And we can always do another stream sometime. Neil, this is Explain 11 with the latest Zebo. So this is now version 4. Zebo is working on a unified version 4 of the Zebo mod that runs both sides, Explain 11 and 12. The installer files are still separate, guys, because you can't mix the two sims. You can't mix the facilities and things. So always remember that. When you download, you can't put the same file into both sims. It won't work. So always remember that.
Well, basically, the installation with this is you take the latest Explain 11 version, isn't it, Nico?
Yeah.
And then you've applied this patch to it.
Yes, but there's one trick. Now, I don't know by the time this gets released to the public if it will contain the trick or will override it. But basically, I had to delete the plugins folder inside the Zebo mod. And
Yes, that's right.
yeah,
Yeah.
otherwise, what happens is there's a problem. So,
Yeah. The instructions to us are clear, but
yeah.
the final build between Explain 12 version 4 and Explain 11 version 4 are different.
Yeah, gotcha. Okay. I just did something I should not have done, right? Blum, blum. Calibration, flaps, custom speed brake access. 1. Interesting. Okay, well, while we are here, we might as well then just calibrate everything, I suppose. Ignore the access, that is ignored. You know, oh man. Right, so. Yeah, she's working again. Okay, let's get going. Hmm. Mean invalid. Oh, you know, I know why. I know why. Didn't put the 01 at the end, but we don't want that. We we want to export. Come on, must be there. Oh, no, it won't because I'm putting it in the explain 12 folder. Hold on, explain 11. Output FMS plans. Haha. Helps if you put it in the right place. Okay, I don't want the RNAV. You want on? Yes, we do. Difference now. Right, so the difference now is now this. Now we graph. I'm just going to try it. Zibo's not here. Zibo, if you're watching, stop me if I'm making a mistake. But from what I picked up in the settings, we can actually use the EGNOS code now. So I'm going to try it. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. So anyway, just to put it back on there. That is the LPV EGNOS code, and in a MANIK it will be the WAS code, and that will just go into the GLS facility. So we've got 92423 flip. 9, 3, flip. 1, 1, 1. Yes, sir. Yeah, we've all done that now. Or at least everybody I've spoken to have done it. So yeah. Right. So far so good. Legs. Let's step through. In actual fact, did I not make my key? Yes, I did make the keys. Idiot. Yen is installed, yes. Haven't done the performance yet. That's why it's complaining. We haven't stepped through. All right. Quick 20-minute circuit. There we go. No problems. Good stuff. All right, our reserves. I'm just going to make it 1. No, it's not 1. Six. Or aware, sir. That descent is very steep. Okay. Okay. Yes, there we go. Right, well, the FPS is shockingly bad, but it's flyable, I presume. So let's go try it.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Thank you, Trish.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
Yes, Sasso.
Tow connected and bypass spinning circuit. Release parking brake. Starting pushback. You may start the engines.
Would be nice if they could put zinc into Explain 11 as well, you know.
Operation complete. Set parking brake. Disconnecting tow. Stand by. Now is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. And signal on the right. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Oh, that's interesting. Hold on, let me check. Yeah, I see the broadcasting software has lost my default sound device. Can you believe it? Thank you for telling me. Oh, I didn't know. Real tech. There you go. There you go. Much better.
1,000 to go.
Well, that was effortless. That really looked nice. Moore. This is XP11, yes, with the latest Zebo. Yeah. This is for the go-around, Sasso 1099. Now we can just as well stand by. And so Sasso, the plan is I'm going to go down low until I get the warning for minimums or something. Go around. I'm not going to do the go around procedure. I'm just going to go literally straight on. Okay. Make a cowboy turn at the other end, come back for the ILS just to see that the ILS also works, and then no problem. Just want to tell you what the plan is. Yeah, it's switching. It's perfect. Bye, Sasso. Thank you. Talk later. Yes, Christer. Tango Whiskey, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome. Of course, of course. So let's see if it will descend automatically.
Unable to find view ID 11.
Why are we not descending? There it goes. Back there for that waypoint. Exactly. Final approach course and glide path, because that's Ian, and this is Forlock, and we've got glide slope standby. Amazing. So I was right.
1,000 to go.
It's not identifying. So I'm wondering if the GLS is actually operational. It's not doing the proper identification at all. Let's do this. We're going to switch over to Ian. Small hiccup. Little bit of a hiccup. Right. That one's got it right. This one doesn't have it right because we were in the wrong mode. Now that we switch over, that one never switched over. This one switched over. Hello, Don Griffith. Okay. Okay, small little hiccup. Okay, so that means one of two things. Either the code for LPV is incorrect, or it should not have allowed it to be switched on.
Radio altimeter.
Could also be that it's not ready. Okay, try it. In actual fact, you know what? I'm not even going to do this. Wait. Let's go past it. Let's try the ILS then.
1,000 to go.
Okay, Nico is an idiot. I just spotted my mistake. It was me. Instead of putting it on the VOR, I put it on the ILS. That's why we didn't get the signal. Damn it. Ugh. Or just put on the auto throttle, Krister. Oh man, I made a mistake. Me. Okay, so once we turn around, we'll try this again because this is just stupid. Yes, I want the ILS. Can you be so stupid in a test flight? What?
Roger. Don't knock yourself out. You're only human.
I know, but that was a silly mistake. I mean, it didn't identify it on the LPV, fair enough. But if I had put that on a VOR, we would have had Ian and we would have been able to do it. Or that's the theory. So I'm going to go around, go to the other side, do the ILS, then come do the same type of maneuver, turn back and just go for the Ian again. So it's not a question of there's a mistake. It's a question of wrong selection. Mike is hot, eh? Yeah, thanks, Neil.
Thousand to go.
Well, if I can find it, I can't even see it now. There's XP realistic. Uh, it's going to be one of these. It's just going to be one of these. Just through it, sneezing. There you go. Stop. Or if there's something else, just look for it. It's right in there. Right, there's anticipation cues. Okay. As to your question here, John, I don't know. I can't answer, I don't know. The question in the PM you sent. Oh, I don't know. Okay, we're on the ILS. Yep. So far so good. Looks good. Glide slope. Yep. Yep. Thank you, John.
John Griffith donated
All right, you're
$20
welcome.
through SuperChat. Thanks for all your help yesterday.
Okay, I've noticed here on the speed type, Mac, look, all the V speeds are still listed, look.
Approaching 17.
Oh, that's the only comment I have from this whole flight. Everything just works. And obviously, I need to just go around and check that other one again. So LPV is able to select, but it's not there. Interesting.
Maybe that's Avitab's a separate bit of code and he didn't think to disable it in this version.
Oh, you mean the EFB? Yes, you got me confused now. Yeah.
So EFB, yeah.
To go.
Well, wait and see what happens when you load into version 12.
Yeah. The code is supposed to be the same. You would not have LPV in the one and not in the other. That was the whole purpose of unifying the code, Mac. So.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. And it's just, but it'd be interesting. Can anybody tell me whether the LAN is currently available in XP11 before this update?
The what?
whether you can do the
Ian.
Ian, yeah.
Oh yeah, no, we used to fly Ian for years. Ian is not a problem.
Yeah. But
It's
I
the
don't,
LPV. The LPV is
the LP, that's the same. Whether the LPV
Uh.
works in 11 prior to
It
this
won't.
update.
No, it won't, because he disabled it like 2 years ago. Remember, we had
Yeah.
it on like 3 years ago. It was there, and then one day he just switched it off because he said it wasn't.
Yeah, but I can't remember whether he disabled it in X-Plane 11
He did.
code.
No, he did.
Oh, right.
He did, Matt. He did.
Okay.
John, the guys won't understand where that comment comes from, but you know, you're not the problem. I think I explained it well enough when we had the chat. There was a story behind the story, Christer. That's where he gets his comment from. He knows what it means, and I know what it means. That's fine. Right, so let us now go to VOR and VOR for Ian. Yeah, no problem. Now, I thought that's why I thought I would mention to you guys, because there was an incident where the whole story came about from. But it's not something we discuss in public anyway, so. Yeah, got it. I must tell you one thing, it's quite enjoyable doing this exact crisscrossing, coming back, going again. Kind of relaxing flight, this. Christer, I suppose, but I mean, I'm just going to fly past the last waypoint and turn back. I mean, that waypoint is the beginning of the approach, so... No, Scotsman, I didn't enable it yet, no. Neil, just as a matter of interest, having this absolutely abysmal, terrible, sickening performance of XP11 with my AMD graphics card, I have a good mind of just scanning XP11 now, because there's no ways I'm going to install a specific graphics driver just for 11, and then now 5 minutes later I want to fly XP12, and then I have to go through the same nonsense, uninstalling a VGA driver and then putting a new one in. I don't want to do that, I must be honest. I can't see myself doing that. Right, we have a problem, Houston. We have a problem. We have a problem. Might have to try again. It's not identifying the Ian at all. Now, in the second run, there's no Ian, no identification of Ian. Which is probably where this platform altitude comes in. I should have been a bit higher. But I don't think it's that, because the fact is it never re-identified it after the ILS. It never came back. So the only way to test it would be to start the flight again. But one would think if you re-enable executed the RNAV, it would come up, you know? It doesn't. Oh. Yeah, that thing bounced. Come now, man. Yeah, there's no Ian. I did. Both radios are on VOR. Okay, I've also checked the RNAV on the FMC. Ian should be there and it's not. It was there in the first pass and that's not. Yes, but I have to put it on VOR so that the ILS or the GLS don't interfere with it. You understand, the EGNOS. So it's not there. It was there in the first pass. Okay, so I'm not too worried about it. I know it's there. It was there. I messed it up. If you look at the stream, you'll see I messed it up by putting an ILS in there. So what happened was Ian was perfectly functioning with command B side, that side, you know, FO side. But we screwed it up here manually, so Hello, Sjoerd. Yeah, I think I need some Vulkan wine or something. I don't know. Chill a bit. But this is definitely not right. Okay, another thing we can do. Let's do this. Menu, click and hold for 5 seconds. Menu reset. Then good. Okay. There we have it. So now turn. Hang on a second. It's not right. That's not right. Okulu's wrong. Legs. Where did I go then? No, Okulu's right. We can go to Okulu. That's perfectly fine. But we should have gone there, PR542. So let's rather go there. Okay. 542. Fine. Hello, HD simulation.
How's it go?
Paul will do that just now. I don't think that's going to make a difference, but anything's possible. Then there. Okay, we're not going to have ERF speeds now. That's the only other problem because we didn't go through the whole motion of setting everything up right. We don't have gross weight or anything set. All we want is that, and believe it or not, they're giving us let's try everything and see what we can do. But now the problem is this thing is not filled in. See? So let's go and play around a little bit. Menu, FMC. Huh? Ding, dummy. FMC. Index preferences.
Radio altimeter.
Right, reserves 1. Now we can go there. There's our indicators. Okay. There we go. Don't worry. We got it. We got it. My mother's baby. I figured it out. I know what I'm doing sometimes. No, Johan, that comes. That goes without saying. We'll get there. We'll get there. But I had to run through all the other setups and everything. So I think the big change was to just reset the MCP, clear the brains a little bit, make sure we've got a clean slate. There we go. Filled in everything. And Bob's your uncle. So now what we can do is we can go to legs, execute LNAV, go, intervention, come down, mongrel. Now it should work perfect. Alright, now we can do this EN approach. And then I'm really happy. I mean, oh, Zebo. Sorry, Zebo. Didn't see you were talking to me. Okay. Thank you, Zebo. Yeah. I figured it out, I'm not too bad. Not too bad at all. Anyway, thank you for joining us. It's nice to have you on the stream. There's only one issue in all of this testing this evening, Ziba. Only one issue, and that's the flap speeds remain on the tape. I actually took a screenshot. I'll put it in the dev room for you. But that's the only issue we have now. Is those speeds remain on the tape. So far, everything else works. Not seeing the anticipation cues. I'm not seeing them. That's the other problem then. Cues are not here. Oh, this thing wants to go crazy again with the speed. Right. Oh, we messed that up a little bit. Okay, well, it's not our fault. This is definitely a code issue now. No, we don't care for GLS. We're using Ian. GLS has got absolutely nothing to do with this now. The cues were not there. You see the radios are set to VOR, not GLS or EGNOS or whatever else. And those cues were not there. Glide path, all of those things were correct in the FMA, but, and even now, look, we've toned it down. The auto throttle is like it's stuck in the go-around mode or something like you say, but it's definitely correctly set the FMC. I'm pretty sure I did. Zebo. There, RNAV 35. I did a reset on the FMC to reprogram it to actually do what we want. But look, the speed is not coming down, the engines are not spooling down, and look at my speed with auto throttle. So it's like I've lost control of my speed completely as well. There's no speed control.
Hello.
Hello.
Are you?
Okay, yeah.
Good.
See what Zibo says. He's busy talking to me in the background. Wrong cruise all the time. Cruise mate. That good. Zebo, I put in 3,000 into the cruise, well, into the setup earlier. All right, let's go there. I'll show you. So in our preferences, I've got 3,000. Okay, so I presumed that would be okay. I see what you're saying, because the aircraft now thinks we're in cruise mode. That is a problem, definitely. But if you watch the video, you'll see I did a complete reset, then reset up everything, and it is the wrong mode. That's all. There you are. One would think that if you do a reset on the FMC, no, there's no TD because we are at 3,000 feet. It's definitely in the go-around mode now. There, look, it follows the go-around. There is no TD. There will be no TD because we're only at 3,000 foot. Ah, look at that. Look at that. I move my throttles back and all of a sudden now it's listening. It's bringing the throttles down. It could be. Yeah, it could be. The fact is there was no TD because we were set up for 3,000 foot straight. Okay, I did not climb above 3,000 foot. I climbed from 1,900 and I went up to 3,000. Okay, and then I was hoping everything else would work. Clearly not. So there's only one way to test it then. That's to go back to the ground, start the flight again, make a new flight, and show you. Because it was working. Okay, it was working. Definitely. And now my trim's out. Look. Oh my soul. I
You're having problems with that.
yeah, the first bit of problems was my own doing. Unfortunately, this now is like the aircraft's not taking over from me again. The aircraft's kind of between me and itself now. Yeah, we're gonna go down. Okay, now let's call it a day with this one and start over. Ish, ish. Telling you. Start. 55. Start. I'm trying, Scotsman.
On runway 35.
It was a perfect landing. I beg your pardon. It was an absolutely perfect landing. Oh, what? Why is this thing now doing that? Silly Billy. Yeah, you blinked and it's gone. Look at this thing now. Yeah.
On runway 35. On runway 35.
Reverted to the old lever, that's why.
Already
Save. Hello, hello. Let me save that. Okay, so now we're in a fresh new flight, Zebo. We're going to make you proud now. Let's do this. So,
Is 11 or?
this is
12?
11. No, this is 11. See, all of that is perfect now. Just 18.8.
And Nico, just to let you know, I got a 4070 graphics card
Oh, lucky.
and Microsoft Flight Simulator.
Crying.
What did you say?
I'm crying.
Um,
Oh, yeah, you know what we missed.
crying or trying?
Crying. Wah, wah. Like a baby. Alright.
On runway 35. On runway 35.
It's very nice. I like it. Not
Yeah.
saying it explains not, but it's very nice.
It's fine. I also have both. I just fly explain much more.
Is Zebo mod only an explain?
Yes.
Zebo 737, eh?
Yeah. 737-800. 75, 145. Right. Okay. Are you guys ready? Do you spot any mistakes or problems, or can we go? Excellent, John. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Brakes are off. Yeah, I hope the ground services guys check that.
V1, rotate. Positive
You
three.
just reminded me of an old joke. The problem isn't the aircraft, it's the nut holding the steering wheel.
That would be you.
Yes, John. Right, so just to make everybody happy and all, I'm just doing the whole circuit, and like I said, we've now got VOR set up. We know the FMC is set up correctly. The only thing I did this time is here. That's that. Next page. Was 1015. Right, so now we are perfectly set for an Ian approach. Right.
Thousand to go.
Yes, courses, horses, minimums, marbles, the wings are stretched, the tire pressure has been checked. We had a clever guy with a gauge here in the cockpit with us apparently. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, just mentioned that, Christer. I lost my marbles long time ago. I replaced it with ball bearings. You see. Don't you worry about my little einies. I will keep them polished. Right, we're coming up to top of descent now. I've just noticed something else. I'm the cousin of the $10 million man. Not if you keep them polished and oiled and, you know, you look after them. Yeah? We take care of our assets.
Oh, you know what you're talking to?
I'm talking to the people on the stream. We're live on YouTube, Gracie.
Okay.
John, yeah, we're drifting off the topic of the stream now. No, I'm not. It's not so much of telling you to stop. It's a problem because I can't keep on answering you because it's going to go south very fast. Hello, Vasilos. No, there's the anticipation cues. ID is correct. Perfect. So far, so good. In this case, being in a real cockpit, sterile cockpit is fine. Ah. Good luck, John. By the way, I don't know if I mentioned it. Zebo did say the LPV is not coded yet, guys, so don't try LPV, please. Vasilios, no, not at this time. Me and Zebo briefly spoke about it a few months ago, but he's never said that he's really serious about doing it, so not that I know of, eh? Yeah, we must speak to Vim, because Vim tried to organize one a few times already, so we must speak to him, know him in the situation as well, eh? Because I think there's quite a few of us that would like to fly the Dash 8 in a group like that. I don't know what I'm doing again.
Thousand to go.
This looks much better. Now we can actually land and call it a day and say, yes, it's working. So Zebo reckons that I set up that second attempt incorrectly. He says that I crossed the top of descent point at the wrong altitude, and that's why it didn't pick up on the end and it didn't go into all the different modes, and it went into the cruise mode instead of the approach mode. So just for the guys who watched the whole story, there you go. I made some mistake there. So it appears the aircraft is perfect. I'm not sure when he's going to release this to you guys. It would be awesome if it's today still. But I've no indication. Zebo, if you're listening, if you're watching, if you could give some indication on when the guys can expect this, that will be marvelous. Yes, Christer, I'll always remember you say that. Yeah, I just thought I'd mention it to you guys and to anybody watching the video in future, you know, because It at one point in time made me feel that there was a problem with the Zebo mod, and he says, nope, I made the mistake. So, yeah. Look, in terms of support and, us helping everybody else, it's good for disclosure, it's good for learning, and so on, and then hopefully it helps someone else. Yeah. My FPS is only 19. Just bear with me. It's going to take a while to get to the runway, but so far the automation seems to work.
1,000.
1,000 feet, stabilized, Mr. Birch, altitude set.
Right, I'm going to go down almost to the deck. I want to see the autopilot yellow flashing and hear the words, so we know the Ian system is working perfectly, and that's it. That's it. I'm not going to do the Explain 12 flight now because it's just getting too late. Things didn't work out, so
3, 5.
unless Zebo really wants me to do it. What's the time now? Let's just see.
500.
We might as well do the Explain 12 now as well, actually, now that I think about it. I'm going to push it in
400.
quickly.
Approaching decision height.
I hear you guys. Yeah.
300.
Okay, now we'll do the same circuit, but in Explain 12 quickly. Okay, I'll just do the same thing. Just make sure it works.
100.
Autopilot.
50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Speed brakes did not deploy. It's interesting. Now I can't remember if I had them armed. Oh, you see, that's what you get when it gets late. Okay, right, gents, let me kill this thing and go to Explain 12. Oh, very good, Christer. Very good. I'm happy to help you out there. Very good. Right, so Explain 11 is now history. I tell you what, you've won a free copy of version 4 of the Zebo mod. How's that? Okay, thanks, Alex. Yeah, cool. That's much appreciated then. Excellent. Start with engines running. And then I have to go through all that stories. Just want to make sure all the buttons are in the right places. Let's go.
Cheers, I'm out of here.
Okay, bye-bye. Thanks for stopping by.
Cheers, cheers.
Yes, Christer. I'm going to do exactly the same circuit, then do the go around, turn around, do the ILS. Exactly the same thing.
One, two, three.
That's some finger trouble there. Yeah, inspiration. Yeah, it's night there, man. It will be dark and it's in the freaking ocean. Yeah. Still 1015. Damn it. We've updated this model. It's the old model. John, are you here?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Yes, sir.
Okay, don't go after the stream. I want to ask you something about xEnviro before you go, okay?
All right. Yep. I'm just getting ready to turn final at whatever FSIA is.
Ja, Seychelles. Ja, enjoy. Okay, Hendrik, mooi bly. Totsiens.
Pushback failure. Aircraft appears to not have any steerable gears.
No. Must be. I am convinced that I update this thing. Maybe Zebo never updated that designator. Let's do the other one. Let's see. It's definitely the test one. Let's just pop this over into the Linda version as well. Hey. I'm not that tired that I can make a mistake like that, honestly. The question now is, did Zebo give us the correct files for 12?
Ready for before taxi procedure.
Yeah. Let me ask him, because there's no point in testing it if there's a mistake in the files.
Please prepare CDU. Flaps 5 set.
Guys, the lead is on board.
Okay, there's no point in us testing it until he says that it's right or wrong, because we all have this version already and we know it works. So the point is number 4. Just to show you guys, that's the zip file. There it says for explain 12.4. Even the version file says 4, but on the EFB it says no.
How did XP11 go, Nico?
Very well, sir, very well. Nico had an issue or two, but other than that, not a problem. I'm having an issue now with the Explain 12 version, Uncle John, where in that it's not showing the correct version.
Oh. Anything else?
No. No, it's not I'm not. I don't want to go fly this thing. You know, spend another 40 minutes testing, and then he comes back and he says, "Oh yeah, sorry, I made a mistake. I gave you the old files with the wrong name," because that's what it looks like. You see.
Have you uploaded 11 or not?
What do you mean uploaded?
So the lads can download it.
Yeah, no, it's the 11. No, it's not for public. It's just for us. It's not for the
Oh,
public.
okay.
I'm waiting for Zebo. Cluster, yeah, those dates are old. I'm pretty sure he put the wrong files in the zip that we got. It's old. Really old. Yeah, he made a mistake, guys. So there's no point in me testing this because this is the wrong files. Let me show you quickly. This is the one for XP11, right? You can see there 531 times. You see, that's the right one. This is the one for XP12, and the date is 2 days ago. The only file I updated was the version text. The rest is all old files. So it's a mistake.
Sorry, re-clarify that. What's the impact on 12, Nico?
Well, it doesn't help you download the latest one he's got in our dev room. So because it's the same as the previous version, it's the version 3.56 6.17 that he's just.
So downloading and installing won't do any damage.
It won't, because it's just giving you what you had.
Yeah, that's right. That's what
Yeah.
I want to know. Okay, thank you.
All right, so there's no movement from him yet. I'm going to quit this then, and we'll have an early night because he's going to have to redo that. So guys on stream, apologies. Sincerely apologize for that. But mistakes happen. You see, even Zebo is a human.
So he's not an alien?
No, it's not an alien, no, or an AI or something somebody said the other day. It was funny, but anyway, no. All human. So, yeah, he'll have to reissue that, and then we can do the Explain 12 test. But in terms of Explain 11, I'm thoroughly impressed with it. I obviously made some mistakes. I'm also human. But if you fly it properly in the correct parameters and everything, then it seems to work.
Bless him.
Yeah. Thank you, Zebo. And thank you to everybody watching. Guys, have a good rest of your day, whatever you do. Have fun. Bye-bye.
Well, the XP11 guys are going to be over the